Hey everyone, your designers are here.
I'm Anita with Cedar Hill Farmhouse.
And I'm Yvonne at Stone Gable.
And I'm Kelly at My Soulful Home.
We have tips and tricks and decorating advice for you today. So let's get started.
Episode 77. We are going to talk about sneak peek trends for 2018.
Oh, I'm so excited about this.
You love trends.
She loves the trends.
I don't use them, but I just love to hear what people are saying for, again,
You do
for that.
use a lot of them. I would say your house is on trend, girlfriend.
Well, it is, but I only use the ones that I like, obviously. But sometimes I do it because like, oh, what were they thinking? You know, it's just fun to see that.
No,
like
it is fun.
Butterflies.
Are you saying it's another train wreck like the tiny houses?
Yes.
Okay.
Sometimes.
All right.
There's an occasional train wreck.
Ooh.
And let's start with our trend spotter on the ground, Yvonne Pratt.
Oh, yay.
What are you seeing out there?
Well, I have a whole laundry list of
What's on the
things.
horizon?
Yes.
But I'm going to start with one that's here this year that I love dearly. And that, again, is going to be really, really hot. It's had its day, but it's still here, and it's lucite. And
Didn't we know she was going to say that?
I love lucite. I love it. I love it because it has little visual weight. And I think it just gives like a little bit of an edge and a little bit of something different. And it goes with any style at all.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's on the
Good.
horizon.
Okay.
And
Do you see? Do you have any trends that you might want to jump out of the way of that are coming down the tracks?
Yes. Okay. Bright colors are coming back very strong. However, the warm terracottas and golds and all these colors that I avoid like the plague because I went through my Tuscan phase.
And those were
they're
70s.
coming back. I know.
Those were from the 70s
and
too, it
90s
sounds like.
and 90s. But hey, what goes around comes around. And now this is just a predictor. This is not saying that this is on the market yet. But the predictor is that we're going to be seeing these warm colors again.
So not jewel tones, really, but more
bright
colors.
Well, I think maybe both.
I think
she's
bright
saying.
colors. Yeah.
But I'm going to throw out my prediction that those earth tones are going to stay in the earth.
Oh, I hope so. Now, I
not going to be going on people's walls. That's my prediction.
There's some colors that I do love. Like I do love terracotta. I do love that color. I don't think I put it on my wall, but I put it on my floor or maybe in my pillows. But I'm not going to do the whole red and gold thing again. But they say
I think it's one of those things. If you love it, great, but don't. But
Right.
I would be careful about doing that just to be on
judiciously. Use it judiciously. Here's another thing that I thought was so interesting. They're saying black is the new white. And I sort of like that.
That's confusing, kind of.
Yeah.
I'm a little. I don't even know what to say about that one.
White kitchens are still in. Yay, I have a white kitchen.
So everyone's going to paint their kitchens black.
But they're saying that
I
the
don't
black
think so.
cabinetry is going to be very on trend, and that you're going to see more splashes of black.
Well, I'm not going to go paint mine black. I'm just telling you that right now.
Well,
but
I
could
we're
see
talking
an
about
island.
sneak peek of trends, which obviously
I
doesn't
could
mean we
see
see it.
a charcoal colored island, but black cabinets. Ooh.
I love anything charcoal. I just love that color.
Okay, but picture even my kitchen, right? Because it's big and it's really bright. I mean, I wouldn't do it because I wouldn't want to live with it all the time. But if I could sort of virtually or augment my reality and change it for a little while, that might be fun. Like all black cabinets, and maybe you did some sort of like maybe one of those the patterned cement tiles, in sort of the blacks and the grays. And then if you did a not the shiny 80s brass, but a shinier sort of unlacquered brass hardware. I mean, that could be really
gorgeous,
sophisticated.
Yes, but also we're seeing coming on is the two-tone kitchen. The top cabinets and the bottom cabinets are different colors.
No,
I
not
hate
going to
that.
happen
Do
in my
you?
house. Not going to happen.
That.
Now, see, I don't
like that.
Like maybe light gray and charcoal or something like that.
I've
that
seen
would be very
it, and
pretty.
I'm not crazy about it.
I don't mind.
I have yet to see one that I like.
Well,
this makes me think. What are those things? That's the like half horse, half man. It's like
Centurion.
Centurion.
Like
is that a carbuncle or a carabiner? Centurion. Why can't I ever think of the word? I like picture that, the creepy horseman thing. I hate that, and I don't like anything. It has to be one thing. It can't be two things at the same time.
Now, I
one
don't
thing
mind
can't
that.
Be two things.
But,
I don't like that.
they're saying there's a predictor. It may be here or may not, but they're thinking that may come down the pike. And I think that would be a great place to use black, would be in your kitchen. It would certainly hide the dirt, wouldn't it? Because I'm in the process now. I don't have any I don't have any.
No, I think that would end up being like a black car. You think it's going to hide the dirt, but they end up being the dirtiest looking car in the lot.
We have a black car, and I'm going to attest to that. But anyway, we have no cabinetry on any of our cabinets or doors on our cabinets because we're having them repainted again, white. So I'm going through that process, and it's a very painful process to go through.
I think we just need some panels that we can change them out so that half the year they're white, and then you put up the black
year they're charcoal.
and you put up the gray ones.
Cabinet doors.
Hey, you can put repositional wallpaper on your cabinets. I've seen it done on a refrigerator. It's beautiful.
Oh,
but
I
anyway,
have seen that.
Anyway, so black they're saying is the new white, to use it like as a splash, or it should be in. Obviously, we think it should be in every room. I think we've discussed that before.
Yeah, I think a little
bit, but I think
a little bit. But they're saying
stronger.
if you so just
black is the new white. Wow, yeah, that's
too much.
Move.
That's too much black. I mean, because you can never really have too much white. You mean really? Except maybe those like rooms that are completely spray painted that white color.
Yeah.
But
so
I think you can have too much black in a room.
Are we going to start seeing the totally black room now? We've talked about
well,
the totally
I think you're
white
taking
room.
it a little bit to an extreme.
No, I'm just saying.
Black.
I know where it's going to show up somewhere. You know it. You know it's going to
black
happen.
is coming on strong. That's what they're predicting anyway. And black cabinetry, which I think is very sophisticated if done right and very beautiful, is going to be on the horizon. So the experts say.
Okay. Well,
wait a minute. Who are the experts anyway?
Well, like Pantone.
I think you're an expert, and I think Anita's an expert.
Yes, but we're talking about
you're an expert.
Industry.
Oh, thank you. I'm ready for that. Ding, 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 ding.
Industry experts.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what I'm seeing out there is the use of a sofa or a settee in the kitchen.
I've read about that.
Mm-hmm.
A la 1700s.
I love that.
Now, I have a
that.
bench in my dining room. I think it looks great for pictures. But, once you have a sofa there or a bench, a settee, it gets a little bit difficult when people are getting up in the middle of a meal. Everyone's got to get up.
Oh, so, you mean using it not as an additional piece, but using as
at the table. That's what I'm seeing. Well, mostly at the table, but I've seen some where it's just a sofa. I think awkwardly sitting in the kitchen.
No, but
it depends on the layout.
If you had a fabulous kitchen with maybe a fireplace in it, and you had
of course. I'm just if you have a big room, if you have room for some seating and you have room for, but that's a pretty big kitchen to have room for a sofa.
Yeah. That's not going in a tiny house.
But I'm saying
that was our last episode.
It doesn't work. I think you have to have a space, a niche somewhere that's really going to work for something like that.
Especially with like windows or a fireplace or something that would make sense.
I've seen somewhere
not
it just looks
down.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay,
you can't just plunk it into your kitchen.
Right. I think, in some cases it would work.
Okay, but I have a place that I have something like that going on. It's not my kitchen, but it is in our dining room. And because it's such a weird space, and actually Peter, who, probably doesn't get the decorating creds that he deserves often from me. Anyway, he has a really great eye for furniture placement. So I bought this settee and I thought it was going to be great in this narrow area in the living room, because that's that really long room I have. And so in my mind, that's where it was going. And then it came and it just got under the construction, it just got sort of left in the dining room. And Peter thought that's where it was going. So he tucked it back into this little sort of bump out bay window niche-y thing.
Yeah, that would look great.
And it's fantastic. And I thought that's, initially I was like, why did he put that there? I mean, that's not going there. That's not my idea. And then all of a sudden I saw the dog was sitting on it and he could look out the window. Then my daughter was laying on it.
Oh, this is
reading
Emmett's
the book.
perch.
Yes. And so it's fantastic there, but I would never have thought to put this settee, a love seat, in my dining room.
You have a place for it that
but
makes sense.
I have a place for it that makes sense.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
If it makes sense, do it. But I don't think a lot of kitchens have room for something like that. And forcing it in there, I think could be a big mistake.
Well, here's the deal.
A weird trend to suggest because really, how many people have a big enough kitchen to have a sofa in?
Well, they're saying,
how is that even going to be a trend?
If you
exactly.
And I think it's a trend from long ago because I think when kitchens were warm, and so that's what
the warm spot.
Absolutely, and you'd put a
and over here we're trying to get away from the warm spot. We're cold. We're hot
right now. We are. That's for sure. Anybody else?
Okay, well, I have heard, and maybe because they listen to our podcast number 75,
that
wallpaper is stuck and sticking, and it is going to be with us into 2018 and be more and more on trend and more interesting and easier to work with.
I totally agree with that. Agree with that.
Yes. I think it's, I think people have gotten tired of kind of the plain walls and they're looking for some excitement
and the wallpaper is a little, there's going to be the traditional wallpaper, the big traditional companies, but there's some really great new companies, or even like you can get something at Home Depot that's repositional. These great new wallpapers that look so fresh and exciting.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I'm going to agree with Yvonne when she said the bold colors and intense color. I do see some of that coming in. And I think even if you have a neutral home, I think you can make that work.
Yes, we've talked about that, in our neutral home. I'm not going to change my house from being neutral, but I might add in some fun color.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If I change, I'll probably add blue because I think blue lives wonderfully with neutrals.
A deep blue
and
Yvonne,
white,
or
that's
a navy. Or?
Yeah, see, I not like a royalish blue, and I know that's the bold color, but I go not a baby blue, but I like that sort of. That it's like a soft blue, but it's like an old blue. That's sort of what I
French blue.
Like a French blue, not an abusin, almost a little lighter than that. And then, of course, I love a navy. I just love navy with neutral. It's just clean.
Well,
looking.
navy might be on the horizon too if we're seeing so much black, sort of the deep colors.
Oh. Yeah, I did read one article and said navy was coming back. Now, navy was not the color of the summer; it was more of that brighter blue. But navy, I definitely have read a couple articles, and it said that navy is on the horizon for 2018 as well, and I'm really glad about that. Can we go into the kitchen for a minute?
Sure.
And
we were in the kitchen.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
I was laying on the sofa.
We were on the sofa hanging out.
I couldn't see you because the island blocked the way.
There's big black wall of cabinets.
Yeah. Stone carved sinks are really on trend. I
have a marble sink that looks like a stone sink. It is gorgeous. I love it.
And I have a soapstone. A natural sink,
but it's white.
That's in my
It's
kitchen.
gorgeous.
Yeah, and mine's. Of course,
love those stone sinks.
I think if you want to upscale your kitchen, that is such a good thing to do because they are.
So now explain gorgeous. That to us. Is that carved in? So it's one piece of stone, and they carve a sink out of it.
That's exactly. Well, now,
and what kind of stone is it normally?
Well, I saw quartz and marble, and of course soapstone. Now, my soapstone is like one big piece carved. Yeah, it's out of slab. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's not, excuse me. It's slabs, one big slab that it does have seams, but it's put together. But each side is a slab. It's not like pieced, those sides aren't pieced together. It's not like subweight or anything like that. It's just one solid stone.
Okay. And now, Anita, isn't your sink in your powder room? It almost still has the look of actually being a stone, right? Like, I don't want to say it's rough, but it has that look to it.
Well,
right?
It has a rope cut on the outside upper edge. It has, it's been carved, and it's not a shiny marble. It's very much a home
natural,
look.
A home look. Yeah,
it is beautiful.
Yeah.
But anyway, they're coming.
You could put that in the show notes, right? So everybody could take see pictures of the soapstone and Anita's powder room sink. That would be great.
But that's what you're saying.
Don't you just love a great recommendation from a friend? Well, we're delighted to be recommending these companies and their wonderful products to you today. And let them know your friends at DTT sent you. Go ahead, clean out your closet, then head straight to Quince. I love every item Quince offers, from wardrobe to decor, and I can really recommend their Ultra Stretch Super Wide Leg Pant at $49.90. The price is unbeatable, and the look is so flattering. It keeps you in on top and flares out of the bottom. Everything feels right with Quince. The price, the quality, and the sustainability. Quince offers a range of luxury wardrobe and home goods at prices within reach. And like Quince's clothing, their home goods are priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. Quince only works with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices, along with premium fabrics and finishes. Once you've cleaned out your closet and refreshed with Quince, you can also add something to your home decor. So give your wardrobe and your home the refresh it needs with Quince. Go to quince.com/DTT to get free shipping and 365-day returns on your next order. That's Quince, QUINCE.com/DTT for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/DTT. And let me know how you love those pants. Inevitably, with the new year come wellness goals. One very effective and easy-to-reach goal is to add Dose to your wellness regime. Dose is expertly formulated organic wellness shots that support your liver in one delicious drink. Formulated with ingredients clinically shown to support liver health: potent turmeric, milk thistle, and ginger. There's 0 sugar and 0 calories. Did you know that your liver performs over 500 special functions? Since I learned all that my liver is doing, I started with Dose to support all those vital functions. I take a shot of refreshing Dose 2 times per week to combat everyday toxins from food, meds, alcohol, and unhealthy air. Since starting with Dose about a month ago, I am definitely feeling an overall improvement in my health. So if you want to give Dose a shot and invest in your health like I have, Dose is offering DTT listeners 15% off your first order, plus an additional 15% off if you subscribe for a monthly delivery. That's 30% off your first order. So go to dosedaily.co/DTT and use the code DTT. That's dosedaily.co.co/DTT and use the code DTT. Now that we're in the kitchen still, I'm feeling pretty good about the fact that my marble is still in.
Oh, it is.
Unlacquered brass.
Yep.
Is still having its moment. But,
Mm-hmm.
you know, as I said in the past, I'm sticking with it. And I think that those are classics, and they're never going to be out of style.
I'm going to agree with you on that. Now, the brass comes and goes, but the marble, I think, always classic.
And they're saying that quartz now is something that we'll see more and more of in 2018.
Well, I think that's been around.
And
for a while.
I love quartz. I absolutely love quartz because it's stronger than marble and has that same sort of, and can have
Now,
that
don't
same
say
look.
that to Kelly, where it's going to start a fight.
I know. Well, I understand. You'll have to listen.
I'm not a fighter. I'm just
Oh,
relaying
you're
the
not.
facts.
You're
just
not a fighter.
relaying the facts.
Mhm.
Okay.
But
Now,
I think
what's
quartz is coming on very strong.
Quartz.
I'm loving the metallics. So there's a lot of metallics coming out right now.
Well, we love our mixed metals, don't we, girls?
Mhm.
We love
But
them.
even in
Yeah.
fabric, which thrills
Yeah,
me to no
fabrics.
end. I love, now see, I have a neutral home. It's pretty much a classic, traditional, upscale traditional. And to throw some metallics in there would be amazing.
Okay, well, you guys, I just purchased at my local TJ
And you
Maxx.
didn't tell us?
No, I didn't tell you.
Okay.
I didn't have a chance yet, but now it's come out naturally. I was there the other day. I can't remember why Laura needed a. I always get sentences like that. She needed a curling iron because she couldn't borrow her sister's anymore. But that's a whole nother story.
Okay.
I think I know all about that.
Yes, you might have experience with that. So we just were, and I said, okay, I don't want to spend my day. It's a beautiful day outside. I don't spend my day at TJ Maxx. We're just going to slip in, go to the one aisle while. And then all of a sudden I was just like, I had my cart and I found myself roaming over to the home section.
Always.
We're so shocked.
And then
We're
I was
shocked.
in the pillow section, and I literally, I definitely started to maybe even shake a little bit. I definitely was getting a sweat.
I know that feeling.
Okay, it's sort of coming on right now. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. But there were these pillows, and first I threw them all in my car. Like, oh my God, somebody else. There's probably someone looking over my shoulder right now, and I better grab them all. And Laura's like comparing $12.99 to $14.99. She's very thrifty, actually. Which curling iron she's good? She was busy, and so
Sounds like our house.
okay, I pull these, and they're metallic but distressed.
Oh,
20 by
really?
20 pillows with a lovely squishy insert. And they kind of feel like they're not leather, but they have a very good feel to them. And they had them in bright, bright gold, which of course I was like, shiny things. I put them right there. But then they had the sort of distressed silver-ish, almost pewter with kind of like a brassy, like undertones. Okay. Distressed looking. They are stunning. So I had them all in my car and I said, Laura, okay, what, I think the gold ones maybe would just work in a Barbie house. She's like, yeah, Mom, they are too much. But she's my little voice of reason. She's like, but these other ones are just stressed. These are great. You should get these. And so I said, okay, I don't need the lumbars too.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Guess where I ended up the next day? I couldn't even sleep that night. I was thinking
you went back to Home Goods.
And it was TJ Maxx, but it was
TJ Maxx,
4th of July. I don't think I've ever been in a
oh my
store like that on 4th of July. I had to take Laura to a party on the other side.
Was it empty or packed?
No, that's the other thing. It was packed. I mean, I know 4th of July was a
people
Tuesday.
Are
and it was
off.
so weird.
Yes.
I'm thinking, I called them even to see if they were open. But anyway, I got these metallic pillows. If you have a TJ Maxx near you, and they might have these, and they don't have them at mine anymore because I bought them all. But so
we know
in a different town, you might be able to score these too. And get this, $24 for two.
Oh my gosh!
Stop
Yes.
it.
Ding, ding,
and now
ding,
I'm
ding,
learning
ding.
I'm on trend for next year already.
Yes.
I mean,
you
I
can put those next to your Mongolian pillows.
Oh, I guess. Yeah. Well, I needed to move those out for the summer. I had to. But no, farmhouse glam at its finest.
Yes.
I have to say.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you for indulging me in my
Nice.
pillow story.
That's we
yes,
love
but
it.
I would say the metallics, like you said, I think they're hot on pillows, but you can also get them on tables and on just decorative things to put around your house, vases. I'm seeing the metallics really with a lot of white.
Well, my coffee table in the living room has a sandblasted finish, and if you look at it at a certain light, it has a little tiny bit of flecks of metallic going through it.
What is it made out
Ooh.
of? What's your coffee table made out of? Wood?
Wood. It's a light wood that has been sandblasted, and then that looks very much like whitewashing. It's very beautiful. But then it has something over it that has just the littlest hint of metallic. It doesn't show up in my pictures though, which is sad because it is so cool. And I thought it wasn't on trend, but I thought it just was so unusual that I picked it up.
Lovely.
So yeah. Here's another thing that's on trend right now. And it sort of goes hand in hand with that metallic iridescent accents.
Yes.
And I think of fish scales. And even the fish scale shape, they say, is going to be big in 2018. Like if you do iridescence, like in your backsplash or in your bathroom, or just even like on a piece of furniture, that's very, very big. They say this coming 2018.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I think you're right about that. And the other thing I'm hearing about is fringe, which I love a beautiful fringe on a rug, on a throw. I think there's a lot of things that look great with fringe. You could even do it on a dust ruffle for a bed. There's so many places you could add fringe. You could add fringe to a certain kind of fringe to the bottom of your lampshades.
Anita, I have such a love-hate relationship with fringe. First of all, I love it on a rug. I hate to take care of it on a rug. But,
well, I don't mind if it's messy. It doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah, but it gets ratty after a while. And I
had to straighten. I told you that already. I had to straighten the fringe.
Yes.
That was one of my jobs.
My house.
Like I would have to comb it. You know what I'm saying? Because it just would annoy me. But I'm not that, I mean, on a lampshade, that just reminds me, it's too Victorian for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think well, depending on the lamp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Listen, you can overdo. I think I think a lot of color, bold color, and a lot of details and trims. You do have to be careful that it doesn't trend too much toward the Victorian, because you don't want that, look. I don't
like anything that's dripping in anything.
Yeah.
Like
well,
dripping
I
in
think
fringe.
just a little
Mm-hmm.
a little fringe on one lamp, depending on the lamp, I think could be very tasteful.
I might do it on a pillow. I like my
And
pillows sort of
pillows.
clean though.
Mhm.
I mean, I've really gotten away from, I like a little bit of cording or a little bit of burlap edging, and that eventually that'll go by the wayside too.
I like a ruffle
but
too.
yeah,
so
I'm not a
I
ruffle
like
girl, but I do
like detail.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think
Well, and
I like
I've
a
gone
more
very
tailored
clean.
look. Mhm.
I've gone very clean, and now I'm kind of going back to maybe a little more of the trims, a little more of the ruffles. And
Well, I
the
think that's the
fringes.
trend overall. Don't you think it's
I
just
think
it's
so.
warming up a
Yeah.
little? It's
Yeah.
becoming a little more opulent, even a little sparkly, iridescence and metallics and things like that. And that's fine. And you can still have a neutral home if that's what you have or that's what you desire. And you can incorporate a little bit of this and a little bit of that of what we talked about today and freshen up your house a little bit.
Mm-hmm. But just
And if you've got the warmer colors, well, baby, you're scoring in 2018.
although with
all those people that didn't go neutral, hey,
Mhm.
it's back in.
Yeah.
well, and I mean, if this becomes something that I see a lot and we can, get pillows and things, I may add a little bit of terracotta in my pillows and maybe a poof or something in a sort of global looking rug. And that's another thing that's really big is that global look.
Mhm.
They're also saying that Chinese art is coming back, red accents are coming back, and that has that global look to it. And
Yeah.
guess
I've got a
what?
couple global rugs. A
Yeah.
big red one that I have. I don't know what I'm going to do with that one.
I
still have it.
I have a red Oriental that it's actually the best rug we own.
So
it was
where's
under-
yours? Because mine's
It's
rolled up in the shed.
It's rolled up in. Well,
Yours is rolled up too.
Well, we're it's on the docket after our master bedroom. We have one more bedroom that really needs a little love, and we're going to put hardwood floors in there, and I'm going to make it very neutral with a big red rug.
Wow.
There you go. Well, so when I
Mhm.
do my Airstream, I'll do it all boho. I'll put that. Oh, wait a minute, the rug's too big to go in there.
Or you can
But
cut
anyway.
it up.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I'm seeing that I
You want
love?
to? Do we have any more trends to talk about?
Yes,
That we're
yes.
seeing. Okay. What do
Yes.
you got?
Do you know what I absolutely adore, but I don't know? I'd love to have one. I could never live with it. It would scare me to death. Suede.
Suede scares you?
Well, think of it, a suede sofa.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Again, the
But can you
Seinfeld,
imagine
the suede,
how?
the
I don't
suede-
watch Seinfeld.
the suede jacket out in the rain.
Mm-mm.
He ruined it.
Well, I don't know what they'd have to do, but can you imagine a charcoal suede sofa? The sound of it just makes my heart pitter pat. But I don't know about
I
I'd have
like
to
suede
really
in
find out
clothes.
about the upkeep of that.
See, I love suede in clothes and shoes, but
Mhm.
maybe not on a sofa.
Or a chair. Oh, I think that would be so
Leather, yes.
gorgeous.
Suede for me, no.
But that's coming. They say that's coming in. But I just
I'd have to see it.
absolutely love the look. Yeah, yeah. Well, and it reminds me of that commercial where the girl says, "Is it suede? Yes, it's suede. I've got to have it." And it's this. She holds up a credit card. And she has this suede blue sofa that's gorgeous, and then it flips to two robbers in her house going, "Oh, don't you love suede? Got to have it." And they take it out, and
The whole
it's cute.
sofa?
The whole sofa. But anyways, it's cute. But that's what a suede sofa reminds me of because it's light blue and it's really a beautiful sofa. But suede's coming back they say pretty heavily in 2018, but we'll see. It's always we'll see.
Yes, because there were
Mhm.
predictions just 6 months ago, which we
Mhm.
have not seen
I'm
happen.
still
We'll have to
looking
do it.
for
We'll-
some of that stuff.
We'll
to
do a
be
post.
seen.
We'll do an episode on that. Another thing that they're saying, which I'm thrilled about, is these one big large plant. And I have my fiddle leaf fig that is still
How
going.
is our baby doing?
Oh, she is doing wonderfully.
Okay.
She's growing. I can't believe how much she's grown. She loves where I have it.
Do we have a name?
No, maybe Figgy.
Probably,
I don't know.
But now we know it's a girl. So
well, it just looks like a girl. It doesn't
How
look
about
like
Twiggy
a guy.
the Figgy? There you go.
Twiggy well, she's not too twiggy. She's more of a Rubenesque type of plant.
Yeah, you want some heft in your large plants for sure.
And that's going to be that's really big in 2018, which I'm glad about because this plant is just doing fabulous. Fiddle leaf fig, water it once a week, put it in a nice bright spot. That's all I've done. And it's just amazing. And I think that's a nice look because for so long we didn't have any plants. And before that, it was like the jungle look. So this is like a nice balance.
Green Chef is a delicious delight any time of year, but especially during the holidays. What a wonderful vision to behold as the Green Chef boxes on your doorstep. Green Chef is the #1 meal kit for eating well. And it makes eating well so easy with plans to fit every lifestyle, whether you're keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, or just looking to eat a more balanced diet. So let Green Chef take the work out of eating clean this holiday season. And if you've got guests coming, shop Green Bundles. They're now available at the Green Market. It's your one-stop shop for nutritious grab-and-go breakfasts, including vegan options, brunch kits, wholesome lunches, ready-to-eat snacks, veggie sides, and more. You can feel your best this December and do your best with Green Chef because they offset 100% of the delivery emissions as well as 100% of the plastic in every box. Go to greenchef.com/60DTT and use the code 60DTT and get 60% off plus 20% off your next 2 months. greenchef.com/60DTT and use the code 60DTT to get 60% off plus 20% off your next 2 months. Pesto pork chops over Parmesan polenta. Not that easy to say, but oh so easy to make with Green Chef. Green Chef is the #1 meal kit company for eating well, and we have such a great deal for you. You're going to save $250. Listen on for the details on that. Green Chef makes eating well easy for any lifestyle, whether you're keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, or just looking to eat more balanced meals. You know, we're getting into the busy holiday season, so it's a perfect time to have Green Chef help you out. Let Green Chef take the work out of eating clean this holiday season with their chef-crafted, nutritionist-approved recipes featuring fresh ingredients and nothing artificial. And you know what? You don't have to lose track of your healthy eating habits during the holidays. Every Green Chef customer gets a free session with their registered dietitians who will walk you through how to make clean eating work for you. So sign up for your free session and start on the road towards better health today. And that deal I want to tell you about, visit greenchef.com/DTT250 and use the code DTT250 for $250 off your order. So that's greenchef.com/DTT250 and use the code DTT250 for $250 off your order.
The travel, I need something to, when we're gone. I'm going to water it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have those self-watering
And then
things.
how am I going to remember to water it when I'm home?
Well, hey, there's
Right. Well, when one of those leaves grabs you by the ankle as you walk by, please water me.
Water it every Tuesday will remind you.
My poor dog, Molly, she gets in there and just slaps that bowl against the wall. You can't forget to feed her. She'll slap it around. It is so loud. You can't forget.
Oh, when she wants something, she does.
Oh, well, when it's empty, that bowl gets just slapped.
At dinner time.
It's very loud.
That's so funny. Good for her. Well, if only your plants could do that, we'd have a green thumb.
I'd be okay. Yeah.
Anita, do you have another one?
Typography. I think that's
something
that's on the list that's supposed to be coming back.
Typography. And now how would you incorporate that? What do you think?
Well, I have a typography rug. So I'm trying to think. You could put it on. there's the typography. People put things on the wall.
I love that. I really do. I think that's
for
a beautiful
anybody who's
way
not
to
sure
frame.
what that is or what you're talking about. Let them know.
Well, it's letters. I mean, sometimes
Yes.
it spells out a word, but my rug, it's just the alphabet. And some people call it my Ouija board rug, which I don't. It's not a Ouija board, but some people think it is. But because it's the font is similar. But anyway,
Now, what room do you have that in?
Well, it used to be in the study, and now it's in the guest quarters.
Okay. I know just
which
which
is
one it
also
is.
my recording studio. So it's right here next to me, darling.
Oh, that sounds really nice. Now, topography. So yeah. So just like, would you think it would incorporate signs and things like that, or more just beautiful scripty fonts and
I
whatnot?
think it's both. I think it would be. I think
We're
they're
going to say
talking about
signs as well.
Yeah.
Although they were supposed to go out this year, and
Exactly.
they're
That's
still
what I
going
heard.
on strong.
I heard they were going
Mhm.
out, and now somebody
Mhm.
says they're going to be in. So see,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying.
We're
This
gonna-
was my point in the beginning. It's that anybody can say anything's on trend and make
Mhm.
something up, and that doesn't mean it's going to happen.
Right.
No,
And
it's a
who
predictor.
Are they
It's a
anyway?
predictor. That's right. But here, I'm going to make a very controversial thing that's going out to end.
Oh, sure.
on.
She's going to say something that we have to end.
It's going to be something we have. I know that.
No, I don't. I maybe it is, but they say granite's going out in 2018.
Well, I have granite. So okay, so
but
Kelly,
it looks
last
like
time
marble.
when we did the
but
trends,
it looks like marble.
your marble was all out. Now my granite's all out.
I'm
Yeah,
just.
but look
hey,
what happened to my marble. I'm still in.
Oh, that's
You
right.
are.
So
Yeah,
should I rip it up right now?
I wouldn't worry
Well-
about it. I think in 2019 you'll be coming back
Listen
strong.
to you girls. Listen to you girls. Don't shoot the
Just be
messenger.
yourself, Anita.
Just don't shoot the messenger. I'm only telling you what I've
No,
been
I'm
reading.
just-
Wait,
teasing
she's
you.
I know.
telling us with love.
Oh, that's yeah.
You know it's going to
Bless
hurt.
your-
And
that
she
one.
prefaces it with
Bless your little
love.
heart.
Yeah, when you know someone's going to tell you something with love, you got to run the other way
Exactly.
because it's not going to be good.
It depends. Well, we don't want you running the other way. We want you listening in, and we thank you so much for taking this part of your day and listening to us. And I hope you had some fun with us and maybe learned about some things on the horizon for 2018. Just remember, we're here to inspire you to create a beautiful home. Until next time.
Hey there. If you're loving our podcast like we're loving our podcast, we would love you to rate and review us. Head to iTunes to do that. It's easy and it would mean so much to us.